what is going on, my YouTube people? 29 United back here with another video, and in today's video we're going to be predicting the UEFA Europa League and the UEFA Conference League. The draw happened a few days ago, and like I said in my Champions League prediction video, I'm going to be releasing this a little bit later just because it'll give me the time to research some of these teams to give you and provide you the most accurate predictions that come from me. So I don't want this video to be around 20 minutes long. I want this to be very quick, so I will rush some of these groups. And if you guys are new to this channel, make sure to smash that subscribe button, smash that like button. All of my socials, my Twitter, Instagram, Discord, all of those things will be down in the description. And yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So for Group A, we've got Arsenal, PSV, Bodo Glimt, and FC Zurich. A pretty solid team, to be honest. There's a lot of these teams that not many people watch, but they are teams that can actually do some damage. You know, Bodo Glimt was pretty good last season. They've defeated teams like Roma, teams that, you know, should be winning against them didn't. Bodo Glimt actually did really well. PSV, I think, is going to be second, and I think Bodo Glimt is going to be third and Zurich fourth. So the order that the group is in right now, I think it's going to be the same thing. Now, Bodo Glimt, if they do bring that spark that they had last season, I think they can even be second and beat teams like PSV. I don't think they're going to beat Arsenal. Arsenal just look way too dangerous. So for Group B, we've got Dynamo Kyiv, Rennes, Fenerbahce, and AEK Larnaca. And I will tell this. I did say for Shakhtar Donetsk in the Champions League that I'm not expecting Ukrainian teams to do well in Europe at all because they haven't had the time to even prepare for this. And I've had a lot of people come up to me and tell me that I was indeed right, that it's not really going well in the Ukrainian league at the moment. So for that reason, I'm going to put them third. I'm going to put Fenerbahce first. I'm going to put Rennes second. I'm going to put Dynamo Kyiv third. And I'm going to put AEK Larnaca fourth. Fenerbahce, we all know how good they are. And Rennes are a decent team as well. And AEK Larnaca, they weren't that bad. I believe they were in the Europa Conference League last season. They weren't terrible, but I just don't see them beat the three teams that are in front here. So for Group C, we've got the Conference League winners of last year, AS Roma, Ludogorets, Real Betis, and Helsinki, I believe that is, HGK. And yeah, AS Roma, for me, I think are going to just absolutely smash it, be first. I think Real Betis is going to be second. I think Ludogorets is going to be third, and HGK are going to be fourth. But it could alternate between those two at the bottom spot. For Group D, we've got Braga, Malmo, Union Berlin, and Union Saint-Gilloise from the Belgian Pro League. And USG, as they're known for, have been fantastic last season. They won the Belgian Pro League, and they've had players like Denis Undav, who's been terrific last season, the German striker. And if he can bring that to the table here at the Conference League, I think they're going to be very good. It's a very tough group, to be honest. I'm expecting Union Berlin to be first because they've been fantastic in the Bundesliga so far. And with that being said, there's also a player that we all know that I like, Jamie Lieveling. Hasn't had his moment yet at Union Berlin, but I'm really excited to see if he can do something in the Europa League. So Union Berlin first, and then I would say Union Saint-Gilloise second, Braga third, and Malmo fourth. And that's for Group D. Now for Group E, we've got Manchester United, which are probably tournament favorites, alongside Roma and Arsenal, Real Sociedad, Sheriff, and Omonia. And I will say this, although a lot of people are bantering Man United for how they've been, I still think they're going to go far in the Europa League. So I'm going to say United are going to be first, Sociedad second, Sheriff third, and Omonia fourth. Sheriff, who had a really good run last season in the Champions League. They've beaten teams like Real Madrid, and maybe they can shock the world here and beat teams like Sociedad and Man United. You never really know, but I don't think it's going to happen this time. And United, as we speak, have started to pick up form. They've beaten Liverpool. Maybe they're going to win the whole thing. Who knows? For Group F, we've got Lazio, Feyenoord, that Danish team that I cannot pronounce, so I'm not going to attempt to. And then Sturm Graz from, I believe, Austria. Now, Lazio, really good team. I'm expecting them to be on top. I'm expecting Feyenoord to be second. They were the UEFA Conference League finalists last season as well. They also have an Iranian player in Alireza Jahanbakhsh. And there's that Danish team. So I feel bad saying it, but guys, I don't want to risk mispronouncing the name. Then we've got Sturm Graz from Austria. And I think it's going to be the same way. I think it's going to be Lazio first, Feyenoord second, the Danish team third, and Sturm Graz fourth. Simply because Feyenoord are still a very decent team, and I think they do have what it takes to beat those two teams on the bottom. We're going to go with Group G now. Olympiacos, classic Europa League team. They've had their history with teams like Arsenal. We got Karabag, SC Freiburg, which I'm personally excited to watch out for, and FC Nantes from France. And I think Freiburg are going to be first. I think Nantes are going to be second. Olympiacos are going to be third, and Karabag are going to be fourth. Freiburg, again, they were really, really good in the Bundesliga last season. And Nantes, second. I think Nantes have what it takes to be second. Olympiacos. Actually, Olympiacos could be a team that can be good and maybe beat a team like Nantes. I don't see them being Freiburg. Olympiacos could as well be second, but I'm definitely putting Karabag fourth, unfortunately for them. I just don't see them beat those three teams. Look a little too tough for them. And we're going to go with the last group. We're going to go with Monaco, Ferencvaros, I think that's how you say it, Trabzonspor, and then Red Star Belgrade from Serbia. And realistically, this is actually a pretty decent group as well. AS Monaco, which I feel like haven't been that great in the last few years, unfortunately for them. Ferencvaros, that they're an alright team. They're an alright team from what I've seen from them. Trabzonspor as well. This group can really go anything can happen in this group. I think Monaco is going to be first. I think Red Star are going to be second. I think Trabzonspor are going to be third, and I'm going to put Ferencvaros fourth. Because, yeah, it's a very tough group, to be honest. It can really go either way. A lot of these teams can be first. A lot of teams can be last. It's a nice group. Group H is a group to watch for me. That is going to be it for the Europa League. Now, we're going to move on to the Conference League. So, for the UEFA Conference League, we're going to go straight into Group A. We've got Fiorentina, we've got Hearts from Scotland, we've got Istanbul, Başakşehir, and we've got RFS. Başakşehir, who's played in Europa League, who's played in the Champions League, and are now playing in the Conference League here. I think they're going to be second. First, I'm going to put Fiorentina. I don't think there's going to be any debate there. Fiorentina first, Istanbul second, and I'm going to put Hearts third from Scotland. I'll put that RFS team back at fourth. Now, I've researched a little bit of RFS. They're not a terrible team, but I just don't think they have what it takes to beat the likes of Fiorentina and Istanbul, for example. They might put up a challenge against the Scottish team, but other than that, I just don't see it happening. For Group B, we've got Anderlecht, FCSB, which is from Romania, Silkeborg, and West Ham. Once again, I don't think anyone can deny West Ham is going to be first, and then I would put Anderlecht second, and then I would put that Romanian team third, and I'll put Silkeborg fourth. Silkeborg, similar to RFS, I just don't think they have what it takes to beat teams like West Ham or Anderlecht. It's just not looking good for them, unfortunately. For Group C, we've got Austria Vienna, we've got Hapoel Beersheva from Israel, Lech Poznan, which I might have said that wrong, please correct me if I have, and Villarreal. Villarreal, again, for them, it's just too easy for them as a group. I think they're just going to easily walk over all three teams. They're going to easily be first. I'll put Austria Vienna second. I've seen them play a few times, and they're actually not a terrible team. They can put up a fight if they really have to. And I'll put that Polish team third, and last but not least, I'll put Hapoel Beersheva at fourth. For Group D, FC Köln, OGC Nice, Partizan, and Slovacho. I might have said that wrong, but that team. Slovacho, again, similar to some of these teams that I've just mentioned. Just, I don't think have what it takes to beat teams like Nice and Köln. So I'm going to put them fourth. I'm going to put Partizan third. Other than that, I think Köln will be first, Nice second, Partizan third, and that other team fourth. Group E, we're going to go with AZ Alkmaar from the Netherlands, Apollon Dnipro 1, and FC Vaduz from Liechtenstein, I believe. Listen, I don't know much about these teams except for AZ Alkmaar. I think AZ Alkmaar, similar to Villarreal, will walk all over this, and they're going to be first. I'm going to put Dnipro to be second here, Vaduz to be third, and Apollon to be fourth. I don't know much about them from what I've seen. They're pretty good in their respective leagues. Just don't have what it takes to beat teams like AZ. And even if they do get far in the Conference League, I don't think they're going to beat the likes of, like I said, Fiorentina or Anderlecht or, Nice, Köln. I just don't see it happen. For Group F, we've got Djurgården, I think is from Sweden. We've got Ghent, we've got Molde, and we've got Shamrock Rovers. Irish teams are not really known to be the best, but I hope they do well. I want to see an Irish team do well. I haven't seen an Irish team do well in so long, but I think Ghent are going to be first, Molde second. I'm going to put Shamrock Rovers third, and I'm going to put that Swedish team fourth. Ghent do look very solid. Molde are a quite decent team. And that's that for Group F. We've got two groups left. Group G, we've got Balkany, we've got Cluj, we've got Sivasspor, and we've got Slavia Prague. And I'll put Slavia first, I'll put Sivasspor second, or maybe Cluj second. I'm not sure. These two can be teams to watch. I'll put Sivasspor second, Cluj third, and Balkani fourth. I don't really know much of Balkani. I've never really watched them play. But Sivasspor and Prague, I think, are the teams that can really put on a fight. Even Cluj, they're not that bad of a team. But I'm definitely expecting Slavia Prague to definitely be first. Last but not least, we've got Group H. We've got FC Basel, Punic, Slovan Bratislava, and Zalgiris. I think that's how you say them. A lot of these teams have really hard names to pronounce, so please correct me if I'm wrong. I would love to learn how to say those names. I'll put FC Basel, similar to a lot of these teams again in the other groups. It's just too much of an easy group for them. And I think they're easily going to be first. I'm going to put Bratislava second, Punic third, and Zalgiris fourth. Again, not teams that I know much of, but they're definitely going to give it the best since they're in Europe. That's going to be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, please, again, like I said, smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, join all my socials. And that was that for the Europa Conference League and Europa League predictions. If you guys disagree, agree, have anything to tell me, let me know down in the comment section down below, on Twitter or on Discord, all of that. The links are in the description. And with that being said, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one.
Damn, I'm on red alert.